So, what's your name?
Say my name? I have to say my name for real.
You don't have to put say your actual name if you don't want to.
Really? You're asking me my name?
Yes. You don't have to say your actual name if you don't want to. So how long have you been doing TikTok?
For a while. Oh, Lord. My birthday.
So forget all that behind there. None of that's gonna be cut out of it. None of that's gonna be cut out of it anyway. These interviews are raw, uncut, exclusive. We don't cut anything out of them.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Good to know.
So we can talk about conspiracy theories. You can talk about anything.
Oh, really?
Got questions you want to ask me? You can. I'll answer them, or I'll make sure you answer my questions. You can always say pass if you don't feel like it, or if you don't feel comfortable.
Let's talk about men. How they don't know what they want.
Which men? Plenty of men out there like that.
They shouldn't be like that.
What
They
kind
should
of
know
men?
what they want.
So there's alpha males that don't know what they want. There's beta males that do know what they want. There's zeta males. There's multiple different type of males. There's betas, deltas. I'm not just talking about the fraternity, frat house and stuff like that. I'm going like into way different types of genetics and all kinds of stuff. So like, what kind? Talking about male dogs? Are you talking about male giraffes? Male flowers,
humans.
spiders? Oh, humans. Oh, yeah, humans never know what they want. I feel like most humans just want, all they want to do is destroy stuff and make wars. Sounds like the government, pretty much.
Well, men need to know what they want. Because women always know what they want.
Yeah, I think that's true. Leave a comment.
Good. Women know what they want as soon as they see a male. If it's gonna work, it's not gonna work. They want to have sex with them if they don't.
So, when it comes to that, what's the ideal dinner scenery?
Ideal what?
What's the ideal foods, like dinner scenery you'll go to on a date with a male, and it will tell you if they want something from you or not, how far they want to go with things.
Did you guys have any desserts you guys want?
If it's an expensive restaurant,
Can't think about it?
or they're trying to get something.
You say that, right? But what if they just feel like showing somebody some type of affection or appreciation without actually having to have an intimate relationship with them, or any kind of? What if they just feel like doing good, bring someone out to eat? Even if they don't know the person, hey, want to go get something to eat? Due to me showing I love humans, I feel like I'm in a good mood. That's just it.
What century are we living in?
No longer 21st. No longer 21st century.
2023, baby. Ain't none of that.
But sometimes it is.
I ain't yet to see it.
Maybe you just haven't come across the right one. But yet again, the same goes for women, though. Think about it. I feel like sometimes women go above and beyond to get something that may not be there. Another person may not want.
Something like what?
Like I've seen cis women go out with gay men, and they basically do all these things for them to try to get them, so they get in the bed with them at night, and they steady show them and tell them, hey, I'm not into women, but they still try it anyway. I'm just speaking on behalf of both sides. But yet again, there are males that do the same thing. That the women don't want anything, but they do try it as much as they get taken out expensive restaurants and stuff. They're just trying to get them something, and they still at the end may or may not. I feel like neither side is never really too clear with each other as much as it seems like they are.
First thing, there have to be communication.
Yes.
There's no communication, there's no relationship. If we're not communicating, we're not on the same page, then there's no need to prolong anything. Waste my time.
And what about the times when there is communication straight through verbal communication and everything? But yet again, I feel like people mainly look for just verbal communication. Pay attention to verbal communication between one another. Not always look at the body communication. Because they may be talking verbally like as if they want each other, but their body language is speaking different. They could be all at war with each other and no one will realize it. Sometimes neither one of them realize it until last minute.
True. Like I said, women know the outcome most of the time when they even start talking to a male.
What may or may not happen.
Huh?
So I feel like some men may be the same way. Men be not. To be honest, there's a good amount of males, cis males that want to date cis women, but don't want to go any further. They don't want an intimate relationship to the point that that they're sexually aroused by each other and they act on the sexual arousement. Because
there's more than sex into a relationship anyway.
Yeah. Like such
Wait,
as like
get it
we
wrong.
were talking a while back when we were saying that about the credit score stuff. Remember we were talking about that before? Like some women only look for someone that looks good. Oh, they automatically think that their credit score is blah 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 blah, or they think just because a person has a good credit score, they're gonna be right, treat them right and everything.
No.
Right. I feel like money is not the root of all. It's not just the root of all evil and the root of all happiness. It can go both ways. Money can make someone change on another person real quick.
Well, me, I don't look for what's in his pockets. I look for what's in there.
The heart, the mind.
Yeah. Because there's no need to look. You can have a man that give you everything
But still treat you like shit.
and beat the shit out of you.
True.
You get a man that give you nothing and treat you like fucking gold.
No. And then you be the same way with women. You could have a woman that, in order to put a woman that's...
That's why like men call it a bad bitch.
Look. But yeah, I feel like it goes for all ways in any kind of relationship. Like, even if it's like if it's a man, woman relationship, or open relationship, all four of them may be partners with each other, may know each other and everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
They may all treat each other good in a certain part, but behind those closed doors, how do we really know what's really going on?
Mm-hmm.
Like they may seem like it out and open, but at the end of the day, that smiling face and everything behind those glowing eyes might be a gloomy day. And then I feel like this is why I feel like a lot of people should stop judging people about their background, what they come from, and what they did in their life. Because their people do change, but yet again, I feel like they should stop judging people on it due to the fact that maybe they didn't tell you right then and there. Maybe they wanted to feel the comfortability, be able to let you know, hey, this is what I've been through in life. Can we not do? Can you not say this, say that? It's not that I feel bad for what you're saying. It's just that it's a trigger, or I don't feel comfortable hearing that.
First of all, I think the past should stay in the past.
Yes.
Shouldn't dwell in the past regardless. Her, my grandmother told me, if you're too busy looking behind, you can't see what's in front of you.
True.
So, I can't. I don't judge every man in my past relationships.
Yeah, not every man's the same. It's like every woman's the same.
That's right.
I totally agree with you on that.
At all.
So do you think Beyonce might get Jay-Z beat up again from the elevator by his sister? You had to know that was coming out sooner or later.
Maybe he deserved it. I don't know what he said to that girl. I think he said it pissed her off.
Well, whatever he did, or whatever he thought he was doing.
Whatever he thought he was trying to get off, too. Maybe he was trying to talk to her. I don't know. Jay-Z might be a whore.
Maybe they found out the thing about Diddy and Aaliyah for back then. And that was the way. He was trying to just beat up Jay-Z lookalikes inside of elevators. Hashtag you didn't hear it from me. But, okay. I got another question. How do you feel about ankle monitors?
Ankle monitors?
Yeah.
You gotta give them by the court?
Yeah.
I don't think they should.
Do you know?
And what are they for anyway? Monitor where you're going?
Monitor where you're going, everything you do, they can hear. You can talk to them through them. They can talk to you through them. But you want to hear something shocking?
My ex-boyfriend had one on.
And I'm pretty sure who sponsored that for him. Who put money into for them to be made for him, the one that he wore to be put on his leg. Jay-Z. The big three that people shout out: 23, LeBron James, Jay-Z. But most people don't know. They're shouting out how good these people are in their glory, but looking up to them as idols. But yet again, y'all still say y'all don't agree with people who work with the police. But yet again, most people don't know. Michael Jordan owns private jails of his own and puts money into them.
Really?
So does Jay-Z and LeBron. Crazy, right? How do you feel about that?
I didn't even know that.
Most people don't. But yet again, those supposedly conspiracy theories, but...
Let's talk about Megan's Law.
Megan who?
Megan's Law.
Megan Law.
That Megan's Law is a law for rapists.
Yeah.
To keep tabs on.
Yes, it is.
But what I don't get is how the law is fucked up. That Megan was raped and murdered. So I'd rather live next door to a rapist. I can live. But if I live next door to a murderer, you're gonna kill me. I'm dead. That's it. There's nothing left. No wife, no nothing. So I think the murderers should be monitored.
Yep.
Not the rapist.
I'll put the rapist.
It makes no sense.
Look, or like this. Have me in the middle. Wanna know why? Cause look, the murderer wakes up hearing you screaming and hollering, he might come kick your door down and save you from getting raped. It might not murder you, it might just murder rapist. They might still want to do his time, but also say, hey, I wasn't gonna let that happen. Because you gotta realize a person doesn't just wake up wanting to murder. So not everybody just wakes up wants to murder that's done a murder. Something happened to them. Like there's people that only murder rapists because they've been raped before, or molested before, or they've seen it happen to someone they know and they couldn't live with it.
Murder for self-defense.
Yep.
Now they're facing hard time for something that the police should have handled and they didn't. Now it's your fault.
And not just in self-defense of themselves or self-defense of someone else or someone around them.
Thank you.
But yet again, the police walk around shooting, killing people every day and barely face
they're not
consequences.
considered murderers.
Right.
They're considered heroes.
Yes.
They get their stripes. Okay. Trayvon Martin.
Yes. Breonna Taylor. Elijah McClain.
Sean Bell.
Yes.
Floyd.
Yes.
So many of them you can name.
Justin Carr, Keith Scott.
I'm sick of it.
Plenty more.
Oscar McConnell, the one from Fruitville Station.
Yep.
Terrible.
There's a lot of them murdered in the hospitals before they even get out of the hospital by police.
That's a Sandra Blake, right?
Yep.
And Floyd Lee was just selling cigarettes.
Yes. What was the guy in New York? His name, the one that they killed. Was selling the cigarettes.
That's Floyd.
Yeah. No, George Floyd was. George Floyd was the one that was not the one in New York. George Floyd was I Can't Breathe.
The one that's in New York was. Oh.
He's also an I Can't Breathe one too.
Yeah. And Trayvon Martin was a stop, don't shoot.
Yeah. So and Elijah McClain had like autism or something. He had a. Yeah. And they knew who he was too. These were cops that seen him every day. They targeted. If they don't look at that as a target, as they targeted him, then what do they call it? How can they explain that? What do you think?
Yeah.
Like the kid was minding his own business, headed home, or wherever
Trayvon Martin.
Yeah. They thought a pack of Starburst and an Arizona can was a gun.
Just like the mind mistaking his gun for a taser.
Right.
They get no fucking time.
That's why when people say, "Oh, it's easy being black" to a black person, it ain't easy being black.
No, it ain't.
They feel the sea. When we found out the news about Trayvon Martin, the black community there was a law written out for the black community not to be able to walk around buying Starburst with a pack of Starburst or Arizona cans in their hand. And Arizona and Starburst did nothing to help out. They should at least stop selling them. Put a hold on them in stores. Well, what they do, their prices, their business skyrocketed even more.
Of course. Why wouldn't it?
Right.
Cash cow.
I feel like the media puts a bad look on a lot of these artists on purpose, but they don't talk about a lot of the good things they do.
Like Chance the Rapper?
Yeah.
He got the humanitarian award, the youngest one to get a humanitarian.
Yeah.
And he did a lot for Chicago, he from?
Yeah.
Charlestown. See that?
Yeah. But they barely talk about that part. But what they're quick to mention anytime he shows up. What about the time when should we bring up the time about when he got kicked out of all those all those recording studios, they would not let him do his thing because he started fights inside there or something. So what? He had a fight in a few of them. Maybe tell paparazzi and the people around him to stay out of his business.
Some paparazzi needs to get punched in the face.
Yep, like Kanye did.
A whole bunch of them did.
Yep, DMX did it, didn't he?
You know what I meant. Yes, there. Right here. Right by the people.
I turned around and like, hey, how money is that?
I turned around and was like, hey,
It was the calmest I've seen Applebee's. It's Applebee's in years.
This one was the ghettoest one.
I know, the Dapper used to be fighting every other day. What happened to it?
I don't know. He's probably complaining.
Like, and I know what it was. I feel like it was because there used to be a lot of rich white folks coming in here all the time to eat when the black people were coming in to eat, and they would have smart mouths. The black people get tired of it and retaliate. Even the workers themselves. So, what do you think about the John Morant situation? The NBA basketball player.
What happened to him? I didn't
So basically, they benched him for I think 2 seasons. Even in the game, they benched him. Like in the video game, when he got benched in real life, they benched him in the video game too. He's the same. The one that made a song about something, I forgot what it was. But he also the same kid that got he was arrested a few times for showing a gun on social media after a basketball game and waving it out in public and stuff. But I feel like this. The NBA acts like they don't know what's going on with their players. Displaying the plastic wristbands around their arms when they're playing. Certain ones. No, I don't ever want to have one. Was they really covering up? Because I know they're all some type of affiliated with something. It has to be. Most people don't know once you sign up to become a part of the NBA or once they draft you, they own you. Everything you do. They wanted to take your car and everything they can. They can get it repossessed on their own and bring it right back to the main line. The owner of the NBA's thing.
Contract is a contract. It's a Biden law.
Yep.
And if you break it, sue your ass. You don't carry out your end of the bargain.
Yep. That's what I don't think I never got. How you got a restaurant, Nick? Right? And you never see advertising for that restaurant inside that restaurant playing in that restaurant, but you see every other restaurant's advertisement playing on the TVs.
Always.
Like we're in Applebee's right now. Why don't we see? I haven't seen no Applebee's commercial pop up on any one of these TVs yet. But I see all the other ones. HCHC. HCHS. That was. Oh yeah, I gotta shout out because we're from Jersey.
You got some right over here?
Yes.
Thank you.
Someone listening in too hard.
Huh?
They're listening in too hard.
permanently borrowed people.
I'm playing. I used to work at restaurants, so I know how that is. You never understood. You don't ever understand what the employees go through when they're sitting when they're waiting for someone to finish their food. They may seem like they're rushing, but they're not really rushing. Some of them actually do be rushing.
I understand.
But they come by and ask, "Are you okay? Is everything all right?" Just the fact that it's courtesy.
I know. I'm supposed to.
Yep.
I like when you come back and ask me if I want anything. Some people don't like that.
And most people really realize, they wonder why they don't get tips. That much tips. Keep doing that, you get tips. Zero promises. What do you think about the song by Demi Lovato and Chico?
Who?
No Promises. The song.
I love Demi Lovato. That's one of my favorite artists.
My favorite artist, their songs.
I played her video game.
I wanted to play it at one point when I was younger. I still want to play. I don't care.
Got an avatar on there. I never seen them. And she's fighting with the popular girl to get fame.
She's been through a lot in her whole life.
Oh yeah, with drugs.
And whatever other stuff that she's going on through her childhood and past that she doesn't speak about, which she doesn't have to. It's fine.
And I understand about stars why they want their lives private. Because once they're in it,
No
they don't stop. Like your social media, your fans.
They want to see you
They
every
want to
day.
know everything, and they think you're supposed to be perfect. They're human. They're gonna fuck up.
Yep. One wrong thing. You do one thing to misjudge one.
That's it. It's done. Going viral.
Yeah. It's like same thing.
It's like Jason Tatum and what's that when they had that fight on the court. I'm like, yo.
What's his name? Speaking of Tatum, the dude that played Edward in Twilight.
Oh yeah.
Him and Bella Thorne. Before the Twilight movies, they're perfectly fine. After Twilight, everything started falling downhill. Not sure if it was due to Jason Tatum or if everything was just falling downhill just because they decided to let the world know they had an open relationship the whole entire time. And they were letting people in little by little. I feel like with NDAs, sometimes it could go two ways. It could go two ways, but either way, you both get a lawsuit against each other, which is stupid. Either one of y'all could sue each other at any moment. But they feel to see it all plays out in the end evenly because each person gets an even amount of money. No matter what happens. Even if one loses the case, that person's still getting paid. Which is stupid.
That shit is so good.
It is.
They had a little spike of vodka. It wasn't even better. I'm full. Lord.
And we are out.